Chitra Krishnan could perform. She's asking whether we are live today. I said that we are running 5 minutes late. Okay, one viewer. Maybe it is Chitra. Can you identify yourself as to who you are online? Two viewers. 3. Sunita, Sujata, Chitra, if you can just post the Devi Matmyam group, WhatsApp group. Okay, Srividya, I'm assuming you are online. Join online, okay? Yeah, Chitra Krishnan. Asana yare, Chitra? It's me, correct. Gomati Raman, okay. Gita is typing. Lakshmi is typing. Lakshmi Sridhar is there, okay. Super. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 viewers, 4 viewers, okay. So we will start. Sorry, we were late. I primarily, again, it was class-related help being offered, and the clock is running 15 minutes late, so I didn't see it. Om Ganana Tva Ganapatikam Navamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspada Anashtanvanno Divisida Sadhanam Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje Bhirvajanivati Deenam Apitrayavato Mahasaraswatye Namaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guruve Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidaye Sarvavidhyanam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Asmin Guru Charanaravinda Namaha. All around we have Guru. Vyasam Vasishta Naptaram Shakte Pautramakambasham Parasharatmajam Vande Shakadadam Taponidim Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Good. So we will continue the way we did revision last time. The feedback that I have received is outstanding. The way all of you chanted is so good. We stopped at 12. We will continue from 13. Correct? Script, everybody has got the same script. Those who don't have the same script, maybe you will like to be together. Print padliya. You want me to print it and keep it ready?
I'll bring it next time.
Sure. Plus, I may seek out to all three of you for some help. There's one Sunita who has joined from Pittsburgh. There's one Sunita who has joined from Pittsburgh. She is originally Tamilian, but she understands Telugu. So she was looking for a Telugu script, the Soundarya Lahari. So you have an additional burden. One of you can compare the Sanskrit to Telugu and make the corrections. We can have a one-on-one call separately. Okay. So unanimously the feedback is good. The way we did it last time is each one will chant at the Shruti that we have agreed, not mumble, not too high. One shloka, one person will do it. The same shloka will be repeated by the entire group again. So you learn individual chanting, you will learn group chanting, group dynamics. As we said, we will not stop if there is somebody making a mistake. If it is a serious error, I will stop. I will give feedback. Otherwise, minor mistakes, we will move on. So that we don't disrupt the whole chanting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, depend. Online people are following. They are good. So one of the things that I had said that important feedback that I wanted to give, although everybody did not give feedback on the WhatsApp, and it is in a very sincere and honest feedback. The reason why you were able to chant last week the way you chanted, it is important for you to know. You are able to do that because none of you, not one person, has demonstrated the feeling of at this age I'm being corrected. At this age I'm being expected to show perfection. And or age ஆனதுக்கு அப்புறம் we all feel, yeah, I said it right. So I don't know why I've been humiliated in front of everybody, or why should I keep learning? I'm not in a school. There are hundreds of things, barriers which we build ourselves. None of you are demonstrating it. It is a huge benefit, which is why you are able to chant. It is not because I am teaching it. Because teaching, I'll be giving a uniform to everybody. How you deliver is all about how you receive and process from here to back. This internal circuit is more important. And that is the compliment for all of you. So, எதுக்கு சொல்ல வரேன்னா, tomorrow you may be teaching somebody else. The method of teaching that I follow may be questioned by somebody. How can somebody teach it? When you chanted the way you chanted, it is a clear demonstration that yes, you can learn fast, you can chant right. And I saw each one of you putting in effort sincerely. Consciously you're doing it. So I don't believe that beyond an age people don't learn. You can learn if you're determined to do it. Age is no barrier. It's all about attitude. So maintain it. We can prove many people wrong with all those theories that people float around. At any age we can learn whatever we want. We can commit. Everybody. So it's all credit to everybody. And I'm saying this only because the feedback is unanimously good. They all loved it. So Anala, let us continue the same thing. Right. 13th shloka. Any one of you had a chance to listen to my audio? I had posted from 25 to 50. Okay. Huh? Okay. So set the tone adhe madri. So first verse or tone la, second or tone la, third or tone, fourth or tone. Adhe madri. நான் பண்ணணுமா இல்லை நீங்களே ஆரம்பிக்க? ஓகே. ரம்பர்ஷியாம்சம் நர்மசுஜடம்
தவாபாங்காலோகே பதிதம் அனுதாவந்தி சதசஹ கணத்வேணி பந்தாஹ குச்சகலச விஸ்வஸ்தசிச்சயா ஹட்டாத்ருக்யத் காஞ்ச்யோ விகலித துகூலா யுவதயஹ.
சூப்பர் குரூப்.
நரம்பர்ஷியாம்சம் நயன விரசம் நர்ம சுஜடம் தவாபாங்காலோகே பதிதம் அனுதாவந்தி சதசஹ கணத்வேணி பந்தாஹ
குச்சகலச விஸ்ரஸ்தசிச்சயா ஹடாத்ருட்யத் காஞ்ச்யாஹ விகலித துகூலா யுவதயஹ. Super. The only difference is there is a correction there, which initially before we started the Visarga Sandhi, we applied Visarga Sandhi rules. If you know the rule that we learned, I don't know whether you're following on the Sanskrit class. So followed by V will become Yo. That is why it was Vigala Yo. Kanchiyo. When we finish the Visarga Sandhi class, we will do all those corrections. Until then, we will do Kanchiyaha. Right? So super. Anudhavanti shatashaha. Patitam anudhavanti. Right?
Vigalita dukulaha yuvatayaha.
Ama. For now. Once we finish the Visarga Sandhi class, then we will start using those application of those rules learning which we have done at the appropriate place. Right? Chitra, are you okay?
Yeah.
Hindu. 14. 14, yeah. Kshitau.
षट् पञ्चाशत् द्विसमधिक पञ्चाशदुदके दाशे द्वादश षष्टिश्चतुरधिक पञ्चाशदन्ये दिविशत्.
Okay. Let me give you that help. Anusha. Hutashe dva sashtihi. Dva sashtihi. Dva sashtihi. For now. Again, once you learn Visarga Sandhi, we can change it. Dva sashtihi. As I said, whenever there is a joint vowel like this or consonant, pick up the half letter first. Dva. Dva. So dva. Same way. Divi, Dvish, Shat. Dvish, Shat. You pick up the Dvi and half of Ish. You land on that, grab both. Dvish, Shat. So because there is a stem, you will bounce. Dvish, Shat. Yeah. Trimshat.
Trimshat
Manasi cha chatuhu sashtiriti. Correct.
Mayukas.
Mayukha. Hard answer. Kha.
Mayukha.
Mayukha. Teshamapyupari. Tava padam bujayukam. Right? Again, one more time. Huh? Padam bujayukam. Pada ambuja yugam. Pada ambuja yugam. Mayukha. Ka. Ka. The hard ka. Ka. So all those with vernacular script, non-Sanskrit script, you will have this problem. So you have to make sure that you take notes. So once again in the Tripi. Kshitau shat panchashat dvisamadhika panchashatudake hutashe dvasashtihi chaturadhika panchashadani devi dvishat trimshat manasi chatushashtiritiye
Mayukha
teshamapyupari tavapadam bujayugam. Again, honestly answer this question. Are you trying to read the entire verse or the padam, or you are looking at each syllable when you are chanting? Padam is one word. So when you are reading, you have to read only that syllable and let the next one come after you have chanted. When you are delivering the first one, the next one you can look at it. Like you're building up a garland of flowers, one by one. If you are not able to do it, you will constantly have this problem because it is not easy to read some of the hard words. Dvish, shat, that was very complex words. One syllable. Letter by letter, you have to look at. Okay. And one of the reasons you will not be able to do it is that if you have not practiced. The script also, you have to be getting familiar. The words also by now should have been familiar if you have heard it over and over again. Those are the only two mechanisms to maintain the layam and without mistakes. So again, Grupa Solana. If there is any requirement or help, I will take it offline instead of holding it. Right. Do Grupa. Kshitau shat panchashat
Visamadhika panchashadudake hutashe dvashashtihi chaturadhika panchashadanile divi dvishat trimshat manasi cha chatushashtiritiye mayukha deshamapyupari tava padambujayugam.
Super. I see only 5 viewers, whereas almost 8 of you have said, 8 or 9 of you have said you're online. Just to chinna call matra pandita. This is the new lady that has joined with her husband. Practice banana ke la. Hello Sunita, are you able to join?
Sir, I'm able to see you, but I don't know where to join. I'm not seeing any green button or something. What is that?
Hello Sunita, are you able to join? Are you on YouTube? Did you click on the link that I sent you? Okay, so you are able to see me as the video, but you are not able to hear the audio. Correct? Right? No. If you are already seeing me, that means you are watching me. Are you able to hear through the computer whatever we are chanting here? Yeah, so that is it. You are live. That means you are live. Yeah. Right. Okay. Are you able to see me moving? Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. So we are live and you are able to hear me and see me. Taking to Shloka 14. We're going to move to the next one. Correct. Yeah. Okay. Great. No. This is the streaming. So the bi-directional, I'm going to set up separate conference calls in groups of 10. At that time, I will be able to hear you. Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. 15. You have the honor of doing the Shloka 15. இல்ல ஸ்டோன் வச்சு பிச்சு வச்சு கவலைப்படாத தப்பா இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல பிச்சாங்க வில் மெயின்டைன் தி பேஸ் ஆமா இறஞ்சி
शरज्योत्स्ना शुद्धां शशियुतजटाजूटमकुटां वरत्रासत्राण
स्फटिकघुटिका पुस्तककरां अकृन्नत्वा नत्वा
हतमिव सतां सन्निधते मधुक्षीरद्राक्ष मधुरीणाः पणितयः.
Good. If the Shruti is high for you, you can go one octave lower. Another problem is that. பக்கத்துல மியூசிக் டீச்சரை காண்டாக்ட் அவங்களுக்கு டெமான்ஸ்ட்ரேட் பண்ணி தருவா. Octave lower. Like if I am not able to hit the high pitch, I can go bass one octave lower. For example, Sharajyotna Shuddham. This is a lower octave for me. You can do the same thing when you for men's regular. This thing will be the highest pitch for you, right? She is finding Shruti high because if I chant, she is finding Shruti high. That is what you are trying to match, and which is where you are not comfortable. So, நீங்க ஒரு செட் பண்ணுங்க உங்க லேடி Shruti. இல்ல என்னோட ரெகுலராவே உங்களுக்கு ஹையா இருக்கும். ஆமா மேல் வாய்ஸ் பிட்ச் வந்து உங்களுக்கு லேடிஸ்க்கு அது ஹை பிட்ச்ல போகும். கரெக்ட். இப்போ நீங்க சொன்னது உங்களுக்கு கம்ஃபர்ட்டபிளா இருந்ததுன்னா that is good, but what you started off was much lower. Okay, சரி. as a group Sharajyosna Shuddham Sashiyuta Jata Juta Makutam Varatra Satrana Sphadika Gutika Pustakakaram
Sagrunnatva Natva
Kathamiva Satam Sannidadhate
Madhukshira Draksha
Madhurina Panitaya. It is not Panitaya, it is PH. Panitaya. When you start the syllable, you have to start with your lips closed. Not with your teeth touching the lips, but both the lips closed. But when you deliver it, it will Panitaya. Right? So, ore correction. Again, if you practice more, it will come out crystal clear. The second verse, the last word, it is not Gutika. It is gu, but it is not gu. It is gutika. It is hard. It has to come. So again, those of you who missed the first revision class, I am repeating those techniques again. When you read syllable by syllable, you have to learn the art of lock and lock, lock and lock, lock and lock. Right? So as soon as you finish spatika, ka is soft. Instantaneously, you must be able to see it as a hard consonant that is coming. So you'll have to say gutika. Gutika. After you deliver gu, unlock. Tika is all soft. Gutika. Correct? So if you carry that to T also, gutika is wrong. It is gu. You deliver and unlock. Just release yourself from the hard Telugu. Okay, so it is Ghotika Pustakakaram. Ghotika Pustakakaram. Correct. Adhe mari, whenever you see tra, you have to bring the beauty there. You cannot read. If you remember last class, Varatra Satrana. Varatra, that's a bounce. Varatra Satrana. Spatika Ghotika. Correct? Okay. So, Adhe Mari the very Sanchinvan is what we learned last time. And then the micro pauses, you have to give enough stress for those syllables instead of rushing through. If you read it like a prose, then it will not sound good. Technically, you will be correct. Right? Okay. Okay. Next, 16. Chetaha. Chetaha. Kamala. Santaha. Yeah. Gabirabhihi. Vagbhihi. In case if you have Vagbhir Vidhadati. Adirka Vagbhihi. Taniya padikirate. But don't worry, you follow the script that you have. That's okay. Yeah. Eranju solana avladhaan. Kavindranam chetah kamalavana bala kaparuchim
bhajante ye santaha katichit arunameva bhavatim virinchi preyasyaha tarunatara shundara lahari gabhirabhihi vabhihi vidadhati rasatam ranjanamami.
Super. Especially the way you handled vidadhati. You are applying the technique, you are getting it right. Did you all hear the same way? Yeah. Adhe mari, even vagbhihi, gabhirabhihi, whatever. Where you have to extend, you are extending it. Where you have to shorten it, you are shortening it. Perfectly right. Okay. The only thing is, you made a mistake. Virinchihi. It is only virinchi. Virinchi preyasyaha tarunatara shrungara lahari. Adhikapuram kati chitta irukku illaya, there is a step. Kati chitta, it has to bounce. Ta has to bounce, right? Just like what you did for bhavatim. Stem. So if there is a script error, you can correct that. Correct? So Jana Gandala, let us hear it sound. Kavindranam chetah kamalavanabhajim
bhajante ye santaha katichit arunameva bhavatim virinchi preyasyaha tarunatara shungara lahari gabhirabhihi vabhihi vidadati satam ranjanamami.
Super. Next. Gayatri 70.
Savitri birvasham Shachimani shila bhankarusibhihi achinyatya bistvam sahajanani sanchintayatiyaha sakarta kavyanam bhavati mahatam pankiruchibhihi vachobhirvaktevi vadana kamala moda maduraihi.
Super. Excellent. A small correction. It is Shila Bhanga. Bhanga. Ingga. It is not Bhanka. Bhanga.
Bhanga.
Bhanga. Gayatri to governor. Ingga. Adhe mari Bhangi Ruchibhi. Right?
Bhangi ruchibhi.
Bhangi Ruchibhi. Adhe mari Shila Bhanga Ruchibhi. First line is Shila Bhanga, third line is Bhangi. Okay? All together. Savitri Bhirvacham Shashimani Shila Bhanga Ruchibhihi Sahajanani Sanchintayatiyaha
Sakarta kavyanam
Bhavati Mahatam Bhangi Ruchibhihi Vachobhihi Vagdevi Vadana Kamala Moda Madhurai.
The rules apply பண்ணலனா வஷின்யா.
It's okay. Gayatri is learning Sanskrit, so she will apply the rules now. It's okay. We will adjust. Periva Alya group la nalla we will adjust.
That is fine.
Yeah,
18, yeah. Yeah. Correct. Right.
Tanushchaya.
Tanuch. Again, apply the rules. Tanuch Chaya. You must unlock after Cha. You must be ready. You cannot float in itch. Right? Tanuch Chaya Bhiste Taruna Tarani.
Sri Sharani Bihi. Divam Sarvam Purvi. Marunima Nimagnam Sam.
Okay, if you say Urvim, it is Arunima. If you say Urvim Arunima, or it is Urvim Arunima, either you have to say it together because Im and A becomes Ma. Yeah. If you are saying it separately, then if you are stopping at Urvim, Divam Sarvam Urvim Arunima Nimagnam Smaratiyah. You will have to decide. If you are going to stop there at Urvim, then it is Arunima. If you are going to say it together, you can say Urvim Arunima. Clear? Right. For those of you who are online, we're talking about verse number 2. Actually, technically, it is verse number 1, just because it is printed the way it is printed. All those newcomers who have joined, I have taught in the beginning, there is a meaning to a single vertical bar and a double vertical bar. The single vertical bar denotes the end of the verse. It is actually one verse, although it is printed across 2 lines. It is one verse. The second verse, the end of the second verse, double bar, is the end of the shloka. So all 4 lines together is one shloka. Right? So, Divam Sarvam Urvim Arunima Nimagnam Smaratiyah. Okay, let's start from the beginning.
Tanuchaya Viste Taruna Tarani Sri Sharani Bihi Divam Sarvam Murvi Marunima Nimagnam Smaratiyah Bhavantyasya Tasya Dvana Harina Shalina Nayanaha Sahorvashya Vashyaha Kati Kati Nagirvana Ganikaha.
So, see, now you are getting the idea. Sahor Vashya. You see how you are taking a pause there? Vashya. You are not rushing it. That is the way it has to be chanted. Right? Okay. So, you can slightly different from others, so don't stop. They may say it as Divam Sarvam Urvim Arunima. So you just proceed till we. Okay. But again, I would request you to practice on Bhi. It has to come hard. Tanuchaya Bhiste Taruna Tarani Sri Sarani Bhihi. You see how I am switching by syllable. That is what you need to do. And the recording I have demonstrated that intentionally with a slower line, so you will be able to hear each and every syllable clearly if you have heard it. Except 1 or 2 small errors, the recording is reasonably perfect. And I was constantly getting interrupted, so I was finding it difficult to stop. Right? Okay. Group.
Tanuchaya Viste
Taruna Tarani Sri Sarani Bihi. Pause. Tarani is short. It is not Tarani. 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 Tarani Sri Sarani Bihi. Sri Sarani Bihi. Again, Shri is hard. Shri is hard. After you deliver Shri, unlock. Sa is soft. Sa, Ra is soft. Ni, Bhi is again hard. All are short. Ni, Bhi is not Ni, Bhi. Right? Okay, again. Tanuchaya Bhiste Taruna Tarani Shri Taruna Tarani Taruna Tarani. Don't say Taruna Tarani. No. Tanuchaya Taruna Tarani Sri Sarani Bihi. Correct. Divam Sarvam Urvim Arunima Nimagnam Smaratiyah.
Bhavantasya Tasya
Bhavantyasya Bhavantyasya. In it, both have to be heard. Don't rush.
Bhavanyasya
Trasya dvana. No. Bhavantyasya trasya dvana harina shalina nayanaha. Again.
Bhavantyasya trasya dvana
Harina shalina nayanaha sahorvashya vashyaha kati kati nagirvana ganikaha. Only syllable that is long is girvana. So you have to say that as girvana. Right? Clear? One more chant group?
Yes.
Okay.
Anushaya bhiste taruna tarani Sri Charani bihi divam sarvam urvi arunimani madnam smarayana bhavantyasya trasya dvana harina shalina nayanaha sahorvashya vashyaha kati kati nagirvana ganikaha.
Super. Kita. I would like to hear the hard consonants, hard avarna. Right? Mukham. Mukham. Adha. See? The ka got carried over to B. B is soft. You got it. Unlock it quickly. Mukham. Bindum. The way you delivered it now is correct. Varu. Krutva. Kucha yugam adhastasya dadhatu. No correction. No correction. You part of the chat. That is why I don't want the distraction. It is the stambulam soft. The damayanti soft. Daha. Mere daha and the O the correction cancel panning. Just remove it. Because it is the original. Right? You have to have a sharp eyesight to see the two visarga below that.
Okay.
Thank you. If you see the after the stem, the vertical stem, there are two dots. It is tadaha. Tadaha. That is because visargam cheda. Original padama padikirche tadaha. When you combine it with this, it will become tadadho. Right? So for now, tadadaha. 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 Ta is hard. Okay? Mukham bindum krutva kucha yugam adhastasya tadadaha. Super. Arartham. Dhyayedhyo. Harartham. Dhya. 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 Ye. Dhyo. Dhyo. Dhya. Ye. Dhyo. So you split again. Dhyo. Vidya chalra mari dhyo. Correct. Dhya. Ye. Dhyo. Correct. Manmatha kalam. Correct. Repeat. Mukham bindum krutva kuchayugam adhastasya tadadaha harardham dhyayedhyo haramahishite manmatha kalam. Correct. Sasadhyaha. Hard. Sasadhyaha sanshobham.
Nayati vanita ityati laghu triloki mapyakshu brahmastana
Yugam. Correct. Nayati the short. T short. Nayati. Not Nayati.
Okay, Nayati.
You are neither short nor long. Sasadhyaha sanshobham nayati vanita. So you have to rush there. Nayati vanita because it is short. Right? Repeat. Mukham. Or short. Mukham. Krutva. Super.
हरादं ध्यायेद्यो
हरमहिषिते मन्मथकलाम् ससद्यः
संशोभं
नयति वनिता इत्यति लघु. Laghu. Again, after you deliver la, unlock and say hada. Go. Laghu.
इत्यति लघु त्रिलोकीमप्याक्षु.
You can give more for ki. Rendu matra. 2 matras. It is a dirgha consonant, right? Lokimap ki.
त्रिलोकीमप्याक्षु
Brahmayati. Mapyashu. Adila hyphen kodukka kodadu. Chetu solranum. Trilokimapyashu Brahmayati ravindu stanayugam. Comfortable?
Yeah.
Koncham vethu urra mari irukku.
Confusing.
Stress agadago. Just varum. And more you practice. I mean, if we have to stop, we don't have to immediately rush for a group chanting. If you need to get it right, you have to get it right. And if I ask to go back one step again, if I ask it, Brahmayati. Nayati is short. Nayati vanita. Nayati vanita. Correct. Nayati vanita.
So how do I know it is not Nayati?
T தானே இருக்கு. Print வந்து the stem முன்னாடி இருக்கு.
Okay, அதனால சொல்றேன்.
அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். T அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். T இருந்தா the stem would have.
I'm saying Nayati.
No, actually, because you are going with the layam, you are going with the. You feel that is how it fits in the talam.
Okay.
Whereas if you practice it right, it will fit in the talam.
Okay.
As I've given the rule, wherever you see something being given extra matra, you will find another padam or word in the verse that will compensate for it.
Okay.
So somewhere here, if sasadyah sanshobham, you are spending a lot of time there. Obviously, the compensation is nayati vanita ityati laghu. Everything is short. Imagine if you have to say the same thing with all longer one, you will not be able to say it. You try it. Just try to mess it up. I'll show you. Sasadyah sanshobham nayati vanita ityati laghu. It sounds so horrible, right? Mapyashu. Brahmayati ravindu. So when you say ravindu, immediately you are getting stana. That is where you compensate. Ravindu stana yuga. Stana is shortening, you is shortening. Correct? So you must get familiar with the words so you know where to give the extra matra or shorten it. All set now for group chanting? Okay. Idhukku mele enna kashtapadutadu. Yeah.
Mukham binnam krutva kujayugam adasya dadaha harardham dhyayetyo haramahishite manmatakalam sasadyah samshobham nayati vanita ityati laghu vilokimapyashu brahmayati ravidustanayugam.
Good. So you got it right. 20. Mangebhyah yaha at the end of the second verse. Avladha. Vera onnu visargam illa.
Hiranti mangebhyah hirananikurumba mrutarasam tuditva madrathe himakarashila murti nivayah.
Super.
Sasarpanam darpam shamayati shakunta dhipa iva jvaraklushtan vrushtya sukhayati sarasya.
Super. இதே third verse திருப்பி சொல்லுங்க கொஞ்சம் extra matra கொடுத்து and I'll tell you why you have to give extra matra. Third. Sasarpa. Sa is one syllable, one matra. Right? The next matra is another sa. You have to give one full matra for ir. Irracha. Then pa. Pa will get 2. Pa, a, pa. 2. Na is again 2. Na plus a. 2. So you'll have to give 2 matra for pa and na. So if you, by the time you come to Nam, it will be Sa, Sa, Ir, Pa, Nam, 7.
Sasarpanam
Got it.
darpam.
இன்னும் கூட கொஞ்சம் நாம் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கொடுக்கலாம்.
இன்னும்
Slight.
தீர்க்கமா?
It is Dirgha consonant. Yeah, Pa is Dirgha elongated. Rendu maatram. So, Sasarpanam darpam. You have to be comfortable to give that much of this thing instead of rushing it. Is there a difference? Are you able to get it?
Sasarpanam darpam.
Super.
Shamayati
Shakunta Dhipa. Plushtan Drushtya Sukhayati Sudhadhara. Correct? புரிஞ்சுது அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் சர்ப்பானம். அங்க ரஷ் பண்ணிட்டேன்னா you're messing up the line. Okay? So, Kiranti. Again, Ti, you have to give the justification. Kiranti. Kiranani kurumba brutarasam. Hriditva madhatte. Himakara shilam murtibivayah.
Sasarpanam
Super.
Shamayati shakuntadibaiva
Jvara plushthana drushtya.
Sukhayati sudhadhara siraya.
Bounce பண்றதுக்கு கம்ஃபர்ட்டபிளா இருக்கணும். அங்கேயும் அவசரப்படக்கூடாது. For example, Jvara plushthana. You must not think that you are going slow. It requires that amount of matra. Jvara plushthana. So when the varte, you should not say, oh, I am losing speed. No matter what the neighbor is going to rush you through, you will control the line. Right? So again, last line matra. Correct. Jvara plushthana drushtya. You see, Jvara plushthana drushtya. Repeat.
Sukhayati sudhadhara.
Correct. Ragam, don't worry about the ragam. The same சொல்றதே வரல. பாட்டி டீச்சர் வச்சுட்டா தான் ப்ராப்ளம். ராகத்துல ரொம்ப ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்றாங்க. நீங்க வேணா இங்க வந்து டென்ஷன் படாதீங்க பாருங்க. இல்ல diction. Ragam automatically, if you, I think you have got some challenge there right now. Listen to the recording because I have ensured that I have sung it as per the way we chant.
Okay.
அதனால அது உங்களுக்கு பிராக்டிஸ் பண்ணலாம் வந்து. That is exactly what you need to do. If you apply the rule of the half to that will automatically varudhu paruga. Next time when you see those kind of complex or joint consonants, you will give justice to both. Yeah.
Vaishvanaramyim Nishannam Shannamapyupari Kamalanam Tavakalam Mahapadmatavhyam Mridikamalama Yena Manasa Mahantaka Pashyanto Dadati Paramakhlata Lakarim.
Super. Mami nalla shamma practice பண்றது. You can see the difference. But appreciate that she is practicing it. I am also trying to find out some mistake. I have to find out now. Super, very good.
When you come to me, you can do
Appadiyilla.
me too. I don't practice.
Right, group, as a group. Tatilrekha tanvim tapana shashi vaishvanaramyim nishannam shannam malanam tavakalam.
Mahapadmatavhyam Mridikamalama Manasa Mahantah
Pashyantah Dadati Paramakhlata Lahari. For those of you who are new, it is written as Paramananda Lahari. It is also chanted as Paramakhlada. Half H plus La, Khlada Lahari. In case you are finding it difficult to say Paramakhlada Lahari, Paramananda Lahari is also okay. Both versions exist. 22.
Bhavani Tvam Dase Mayi Vidara Drushtim Sakarunam Iti Stotum Vanchanna
kathayati bhavani tvamitiyah
त्वमितियः
तदैव त्वं तस्मै दिशसि निजसायुज्य पदवीं मुकुन्द
ब्रह्मेन्द्र स्फुटमकुटनीराजितपदाम्
சரி பிரம்மா சொல்லுங்க
ब्रह्म
பிரம்மன்னா வேற மீனிங் அது
ब्रह्मेन्द्र सारी
இல்ல இல்ல பிரம்மாண்டா பிரம்மன பிரம வேற மீனிங் கம்ப்ளீட்லி டிஃபரெண்ட் மீனிங் bra is soft bra ma brahma brahmendra brahmendra அவ்வளோ ஆபீஸா சொல்ல மாட்டா அது கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா பிரம்மேந்திரன்னு ஆயிடுது இம்மேல் இட்ஸ் நாட் இம்மே இட் இஸ் இஹ்மே வேற பிரம்மாதான் நம்ம அது பிரம்மம் இஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பிரம்மா இஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் அதுக்காக தான் திருப்பி சொல்றது டிக்ஷன் இஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் இட் இஸ் பிரம்மேந்திர முகுந்த பிரம்மேந்திர ஆமா பிரம்மேந்திர what happens is when you have a joint consonant like that you don't give prominence to the first half. The second half is supposed to be given prominence. That is why you don't see people say Brahmendra. They don't put in the effort. If you chant it fast, they say Brahmendra, because you don't have time for Mendra. May is supposed to be louder. So they slower Brahmendra. It is Brahmendra. Sputa Makuta Nirajita Padam. Right? Okay, together.
Bhavani tvam dase mayi vidara drushtim
Drushtim. We are not going to say Drushtim. Drushtim. Yeah, again. Bhavani tvam dase
mayi vidara drushtim sakarunam idhistotum vanchan.
I must get the blow of air from 4 of you.
Idhistotum vanchan.
Correct. Kathayati. Ka soft, tha hard. Kathayati.
Bhavani tvamitiyah
Tadaiva tvam tasmai dishasi nijasayajya padavim mukunda brahmendra sputamakuta nirajita padam. Again, do justice to yujya. 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 If you rust, it will make a yujya. It is not. There is no syllable called jya. Third, nija sa yujya. Yujya. The ijya varma. So if you grab the half ij, ya will be. You'll have enough time to say ya. If you try to read it together, you will say ja. Yujya. It's wrong. Right? One more time. Bhavane tvam dase mayi vidara drushtim sakarunam
idhistotum vanchan kathayati bhavani tvamitiyah tadaiva tvam tasmai dishajya padavim mukunda brahmendra swamakuta nirajita padam.
அது மைனர் கரெக்ஷன் நம்ம விட்டுக்கலாம். ஸ்புட்டா ஸ்பட்டான்னு சொல்லிட்டா பரவாயில்ல. இன்னைக்கு அவ்வளவு பிராக்டிஸ் பண்ணிருக்க கொஞ்சம் கன்செஷன். Right. So now this is a ample evidence. If you put in effort, if you have the focus, and if the words are familiar, you are able to do it right. You still have the tendency to rush, so you're not able to give that justification for each of the syllables. If you are coming under pressure, means it's lack of practice or lack of concentration. Either one of them. Not because you're not of the right age. Lack of practice. அதனால அதை கொஞ்சம் practice பண்ணுங்க. I don't want to beat a dead horse. ஆத்துல உட்காந்து கண்ணாடி கேட்டாப்ல, as I've said in the first time, stand in front of the mirror, let people around you laugh at you, doesn't matter. Keep on saying it, because then you can see what you're doing yourself, and you can try yourself. And there are times where I have learned very complex words, and wordently I will chant it the wrong way, because you have to train your brain. This is wrong, this is right, this is wrong, this is right. There's no harm. As long as you don't repeat and focus on the wrong one and wrote it, it is good. So you can say sputa. Sounds okay. Sputa. No, Kumara said no. Right? Sputa. No, it is also not sputa. Then you will know the difference between the three. Especially if there are certain words underline. When you are learning or practicing it, underline. Huh? Sputa. Phalam. Sputa. P and H varno. Rendu varno. It is not sputa. It is not sputa. Sputa is P. Sputa. Phu. 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 PH சொல்லுங்க. But if you don't even imagine there is a H, you will keep on saying P.
It's not sputter.
Sputa.
ஒரு சா இருக்கே பாருங்க.
என்னது?
Sputter.
Is phu ta. Sputa. We are focusing on the pha.
Okay.
It is not SFUT. It is not SPUT. It is SPHUT. Sputa. Phalam சொல்லுங்க. It is not sputa, short. அதே மாதிரி makuta, soft. Sputa, makuta. Right? ஆமா இனிமே ஜாக்கிரதையா இருக்கும். அம்மா பாக்குறா. ஆமா, she will hear all this stuff and ask you. ஆமா. மாமியார். Okay, yeah, okay. Clear? Any doubt? So use the technique, whatever I'm saying, you will find it will be very, very useful. Some of them are my own techniques that I have found it useful. Some of them I have learned. So please apply it. Most importantly, grabbing the half syllable first. Sa, yujya. If you are in a rush, you will say yujya, yujya. You have to unlearn some of the bad habits and learn the right one. Okay. Adhe mari, tvaya. The first word itself, it, tvaya. So spend enough time for it, so your mouth will then open and close for ba. Right? Va enadhu? Va enadhu? Va enadhu? Sanskrit la. Labial. Guttural, labial, ella solli kuduthirukku. Padikkanama. Oru naalukku you have to take one day leave and practice. நீங்க தான் சொல்லுங்க. ஓ நீங்களா? சரி, you chat. Good. இல்ல சொல்லுங்க. No, I thought I tortured you enough. That is why I had. She has decided that it is difficult, so go forward. Sorry, okay. Tvaya krutva vamam vapura paritruptena manasa
शरीरार्थं शम्भोः अपरमपि शङ्के कृतमभूत् यदेतत् त्वद्रूपं सकलमरुणाभं त्रिनयनं कुचाभ्यामानं ब्रह्म
மானம் இம்ரம் bra இல்ல மானம் இம்ரம்
कुचाभ्यामानं ब्रह्म
correct.
कुटिल शशिचूडालमकुटं.
Correct. Again makutam kruta bhoot. Stem இருக்கு ரெண்டுல. Bhoot. We all have to donate the copies, print to her. Mama, she is struggling with this.
I'll print next time.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
நீங்க கான்ஃபிடென்ட்டா இறங்கி சொல்லுங்க. Let there be mistakes. As I said, we are learning. We don't have to prove to anybody. So கவலையே படாதீங்க. நீங்க நல்லா எனர்ஜெட்டிக்கா சொல்லிட்டதுல இப்போ உங்களுக்கு குறைஞ்சிருது.
இல்ல இந்த எனக்கு நிறைய ஏதோ
கரெக்ஷன் இருக்கிறதுனால ஸ்லோ ஆயிட்டு. Okay. சரி. Or you also have the option of passing it back to her. I'm just joking. Yeah. So kritva vamam vapura paritruptena manasa sharirardham shambhoho aparamapi shanke kritabhut
yadetat tvatrupam
sakalamurunabham trinayanam kuchabhyamanam brahm kutila shashichudalamakutam. As a group. त्वया कृत्वा
वामं
वपुरपरितृप्तेन
मनसा शरीरार्धं शम्भोः अपरमपि शन्ते कृतमभूत्
यदेतत्त्वद्रूपं सकलमरुणाभं त्रिनयनं कुचाभ्यामानम्
कुटिलशशिचूडालमकुटम्.
Super. Next 24. இது சிம்பிள், நீங்க சொல்லலாம்.
यदि तत् இல்ல तत्
ஆ?
அந்த தூ பவுன்ஸ் பண்ண வேண்டாம்.
எதே தத்து தானே?
ஆமா.
ஆமா பண்ணணும்.
தப்பு சொன்னோமா? இல்ல.
நான் சொன்னேன் மைனர் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் ஐ வில் பார்டன் சொன்னேன்.
இந்த தேர்ட் லைன்.
ஏன்னா if I correct so much then somebody will say I'm going to India. எதே தத்து.
சொன்னமா
3 times she said she didn't say தத்து. So that is why she's pointing.
இல்லையா?
இல்ல I am just giving her a pardon because there are too many corrections in the shloka in her script. So it's difficult to தத்துக்கு கீழ வரும்போது.
Next time definitely.
அதுவும் மியூசிக் டீச்சர் வரதுல ஜாக்கிரதையா இருக்கும். You are dealing with one more character. சரி 24. Yeah, chalo. Jagat Sute. You understand here? Su full ah edukkanum.
जगत्सूते दाता
Dhata.
धाता हरिरवति रुद्रः क्षपयते
Super.
तिरस्पूर्वा
Tiras kurvanne tat.
तिरस्कुर्वन्नेतत् स्वमपि वपुरीशस्तिरयति सदा पूर्वः सर्वं आति च शिवः तवाभ्याम् आलम्ब्य जडचरितयोः भ्रूलपितयोः.
Super. ஒரே இது கரெக்ஷன் என்னன்னா அனுக்ருஹ்ணாதி. It is not lati. Not la.
अनुगृह्णाति च
Shivaha. Okay. Again, alambya, not alambya.
आलम्ब्य
Bya. Just ya.
आलम्ब्य
Not ya.
आलम्ब्य
Yeah. Alambya.
आलम्ब्य
Bya illa. Bya. Soft. Bya.
आलम्ब्य
Alambya. Right?
तवाभ्याम् आलम्ब्य
Kshanachalitayoho.
क्षणचरितयोः
Brulatigayoh. Ksha is Kamakshi. Ksha. Bru. Hard. Right? Okay. As a group.
जगत्सूते धाता
हरिरवति रुद्रः क्षपयते तिरस्कुर्वन्नेतत् स्वमपि
वपुरीशस्तिरयति सदा पूर्वः सर्वं तदिदम् अनुगृह्णाति च शिवः तवाज्ञामालम्ब्य क्षणचलितयोः भ्रूलतिकयोः.
Can you just say the third verse once again?
सदा पूर्वः सर्वं तदिदम्
Okay.
अनुगृह्णाति.
Slightly better than the previous attempt. First attempt you were rushing. Right? Sada purvah. You have to be giving justification. Sada purvah sarvam tadidam anukruhnati cha shivaha. Where is the compensation? Cha shivaha. You're rushing there. That is because of Sada Purvam. You get a compensation. Yeah. Whereas what you said first time, I'll show you. So you'll understand the difference also. Sada Purva Sarvam Tadidam Anugruhnati. You let the Sarvam reach the audience. Rush panna vanda. Sada Purva Sarvam Tadidam Anugruhnati cha Shivaha. Tavajñam alambya kshanachalitayoh. Right? Okay. So we will stop here because we started 5 minutes late, so I went over 5 minutes. We will keep the time constraint. And also because some of you need to practice, a little bit more practice. What I would suggest is don't wait for week to week. I don't charge any fees for extra calls. There are people who make extra calls. It can be a 2-minute phone call. Hey, I'm finding this shloka difficult. Can you just chant it once for me? Okay, when understand one thing. This relationship, what we have established in the class, is no favor kind of a relationship. It's not, I'm not doing a favor on you. If I am genuinely busy, I'll say I can't do it now. But there is no harm if you want to ask, if you are in the chanting mode. I don't want to take names. There are some people in the Sanskrit class who have done that. She put a WhatsApp message in the morning. I was busy. I called her only after 3 hours. She said, perfectly fine. But by the time she came to the class, she was clear about it. So during the week, put in an attempt. Just say, okay, I'm going to shut my door. I have done that in the last 2 days. Because I was not able to focus upstairs. I've come down here. There's absolutely no disturbance. 3-4 hours, I just chanted Vedam to the extent of my heart satisfaction. So, sometime give that extra push. The world can wait. All those things can wait. We'll give it hard. Otherwise, what will happen is you'll get demotivated. It is not a question. I have proved today that everybody can chant perfect. You just have to give that concentration. Football mari and the vartha varma. Until that comes, your practice is not enough, right? So we will ensure that you have that script, because now your chanting is correct, but you're struggling because of the script. Okay, adila but ana Tamil you have taken notes, is it? Okay, right. But I don't think you're making any script mistake. Legal clear practice. I don't think you are struggling to read it, but you haven't practiced it. So you are groping for words as if you are hearing it for the first time, because we have learned this long time ago. So play the audio. There is a reason why I've given the audio. Download it on your iPhone or.
First I have notes. I think
at that time we were Visarga Sandhya Chetu Padittu. Correct.
In the note, it's not the script is not correct.
In the script is got a lot of mistakes. I can say that for sure. அப்போ இனிஷியலா என்ன இருந்ததுன்னா நம்ம வந்து ஃபுல்லா சேர்த்து சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தோம். அப்புறம் சில பேர் ரொம்ப என்ன படுத்தினா, that is why we started Sanskrit class and we all agreed that we will learn the Visarga தனியா பத்தி பண்ணணும். So as a consistent agreement within the group, we are chanting it. That is why I say, if you are able to say it grammatically correct, we can ignore. That kind of a difference we can ignore. I am not looking at consistency between two people. Like she was sticking to the Visarga rule, whereas at times there she was combining it because of the script. That's why I didn't stop her. It's not a mistake. We can move on. Don't get tense because of that. There are certain genuine mistakes here where they have put Dio at the end of the verse and starting with something else. So either you put it or you have to split it as aha and do it. Right? You can't stop at Maho, the Rapivati, the Mari, Ahora Pivati, Ahora Purushika, sorry. And the Mari mistake. So there are such mistakes there because they have used Google transliteration too. So if they have typed it in English, Google will translate it, they will take and copy paste it. Where is scope in that? But you follow this which I have given since you know Sanskrit or Hindi. That is what they have taken. I am sure that helped you, right? At least you moved away from this discrepancy. Plus the print is bigger, so it's easy for you to. So I am catching up on my backlog. I finished the audio up to 50. I was doing recording for Sanskrit class. Then I have to do recording for Veda class. Plus I have to give the script to everybody. Some people do Sanskrit, English, Tamil. Plus there are some people who also take Google training classes from me, so I can't help it.
There is a file.
Yeah,
There is a file.
Then the party
Because a lot of
always
somebody was asking, where is the file? People can't figure.
No, that is okay. I said it is in the shared folder.
No, they don't get that.
No, she's saying, no, you have put it in Uttara's folder, but not in my folder. I said, no, I have put it in one folder that she's able to see, but you're not able to see it.
see it. But in
And she's seeing the folder in front of her eyes. She didn't click into the folder. That is the update.
I think you. Devi Mahatima click pannittu Soundarya Lahari.
Devi class.
Devi classes to put. Soundarya Lahari is also Devi. Devi Mahatima is same. part of Devi Mahatyam classes.
Devi class வந்து Devi Mahatyamன்னு பார்த்துட்டு click பண்றது. And Google Drive. The problem is people don't know how to look for shared folders. I have problems even at work. You have to look at the shared with me.
Correct. I gave a good example. If you have the same problem, then this will help all those people who are online also. I gave an example. I'm just using it for namesake. Okay, don't take it the literal sense. This basement is mine. So you are coming to my house. I'm sharing this basement with you. And if you are sharing something, you are uploading it. You can either leave your book here, or you can say my book is in my house. You can come and take the book in my house. So you have to be very clear what files and folders you have created in your My Drive. They are very clear about the word My Drive.
Yeah.
And below the My Drive, if you read in English, shared with me.
It's a little confusing.
And whenever there is shared, you will see more than one person. That is shared. That means it is group, collective. Clear? Don't click.
எல்லாமே கூகுள்ல தான் எடுக்கணும் நீங்க ஷேர் பண்ணினது இல்ல what if you register with Hotmail?
I have moved. I started my life with Hotmail and then I went to Yahoo, Skype. I dropped everything and I've settled on this because
we all have to have a Google account.
It doesn't mean that you have to create a Gmail account. For example, if you want to use your Yahoo, you create a Google account with your Yahoo ID. You say create a Google account, and instead of putting a new name at gmail.com or something, you say indu@yahoo.com, whatever it is. Generally, people say, anyway, I'm creating an account, so why not I have one Google Mail also?
Because I don't have a Google account, so I'm using Sai's account.
Or create பண்ணிடுங்களே பேருக்கு. You don't use the Gmail part.
I'll still go to his account. It's okay. So he sees the drive like all folders. So the other day he was saying, can't you not have your own account? Very happy use my drive. I'm like, no, I didn't say that because I don't want another account. My Google account is my work account.
No, but if he makes you feel guilty, tell him it is not his drive. Through his computer, you are watching my drive. So no feeling of guilt.
No, I have my office work is good.
Okay. By the way, if you want to become very technical and anal about it, whatever you see, Google Drive, OneDrive, all of these things, they give an offline version, which means you can create an offline version. So what it will do is it will download everything from the drive to your local machine. So you don't need I'm going to get into trouble. So you can download it, and that is where you can say if you're offline, still you can see the folders. If you've got internet connectivity problem, you can download it in your offline folder. Offline means it is still my drive, my folder, but you're downloading the data on your local drive. The clarity that you need to have is anything that you've kept offline is as dated as you have connected to the internet, which means you downloaded something 4 days ago and I have added more files, you will not see them.
Oh, so that is what it is. நான் இங்க download பண்ணி வெச்சேன்.
எனக்கு தெரியும் அதுக்கு தான் நான் யாரையா சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன்.
Yeah, I think I'm better than you guys. You're all
So
very
it
good. I don't know.
Let me just go once again.
But every time I click it,
I always go to the computer.
You remove your internet connection, you will see.
You have to download a drive, Google Drive.
If you are connected and signed in,
I'm signed in.
and if you are connected, signed in and connected, that means it is syncing up. It is syncing up.
Then I have everything updated.
Yeah.
Everything is.
Are you able to see the audio file 25 to 50?
Yeah,
Google Mail தனியா இருக்கும், Google
Yeah,
Drive
yeah.
தனியா இருக்கும்.
Some people,
தனியா இருக்கும், அத்தனை app வரும். நாம எல்லாரும் download பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
எதுக்கு?
Google Drive.
You
Google Drive வேற தனியா app வேண்டியிருக்கு.
only if you're on the phone.
அதான், I always do my stuff on the computer. I
Phone
don't use
tab.
anything on the phone. Unless you have to listen.
No, on the computer you don't need a separate app.
No, you don't. I'm saying for the phone.
Phone you need a
You
separate
need a
app.
separate app. So I never download it.
Okay.
Even my work email, I go through the browser. I don't want like too many apps. Like that.
Sure. But even online you will have too many apps, except that they're all collected under one
One thing. Yeah.
single sign-on.
Correct.
You don't have to sign in again and again.
So you don't have to like do that.
You're an IT? இன்னும் உங்களுக்கு இதெல்லாம் தெரியும்.
அதுதான் எக்ஸ்பர்ட்டா இருக்கா.
இல்ல எனக்கு I prefer.
So we'll just sign off. Online people, I just kept it online recording on because quite a few of you also have the problem of Google Shared Drive and so on and so forth. She was missing it because she was seeing the file with the headset.
Oh.
The icon was the headset, which means it's an audio file. She said, okay, that is of no relevance to me. And then she's saying, I don't see the
You
file.
didn't even bother clicking and see what
I took pains to send her a screenshot. She says, no. I know it is there in your computer. It is there in Uttara's computer also, but it is not in my computer. I said, you better.
click பண்ணல.
I don't recognize the headset. So can't help it. Then I told her, there are two ways you can view it. Either in the tile mode, all the files you can view in the file mode, or you can click on the tile icon. It will list it like a typical Windows Explorer directory format, listing format. Grid இல்லாதீங்க list view பண்ணலாம். நீங்க ரொம்ப டெக்னிக்கலா கொடுத்தனா அடுத்த வாரம் வேற சந்தேகம் எல்லாம் வந்துரும். So you just have to be enough information to be given.
இத்தனை வயசுக்கு கத்துக்கிறேன்
Right, absolutely.
நான் எந்த காலத்துல கம்ப்யூட்டரே கிடையாது.
Correct.
எல்லாம் எழுதி படிச்சு
My father also is saying the same thing. At 88 years of age, he is learning Hotmail and Facebook. He goes to Facebook and posts. Vandirum. See, if you are saying this, let me be on record to say this. Another 4 years, if you have decided that I am not a technology geek, you are retired. You are at home. Because the world is transforming to artificial intelligence and virtual reality. Which means you don't have to type anything, you don't have to do anything. You can talk. When you start typing emails, it will go and propose you sentences based on your style of writing, based on the data. So it will accumulate data from email, Facebook, chat, Twitter, everything. It collects data from all sources, quickly analyzes. Gayatri's style of writing is this. It will propose sentences. You can just select the sentence. You don't have to type. The prediction of the guy who is the chairman of SoftBank, is also the chairman of Sprint, is by 2022, there will be chips that are 100 times faster than human brain. And today, right now, it is all artificial intelligence, the virtual reality, big data analytics, which means if you have that kind of a computing power, the small chip, like let us say human brain has got 3 billion neurons. Right? Indiki, the chip that you have, the fastest chip that you have, or I'm talking of PCs and mobile devices and all, I'm not talking of IBM supercomputer and all. These chips are probably 1/10 of your brain. That is why it's not able to match. In 3 years or 4 years from now, they are going to get the chips of the same size, but with the processing capability that is 100 times powerful than a human brain. That means when you say I am the superior most mammal, I can process at a speed that dog and earthworm cannot do, or a computer cannot do. Kasparov used to beat the computers in chess. Even he has beaten IBM Blue. In 4 years, 5 years from now, your iPhone, your tablet will be faster than you. So you have to get used to computer. There is no choice. Everything will change. The laptop is anti-guide. Everything will become mobile devices. Health, you go to a doctor, no more the doctor is going to relate what he studied from medicine. You will have a tablet like this. That's the stand free. So you can say, I've got headache, I've got backache. Again, he doesn't have to type. Your audio will be heard by a Siri or a Cortana or a Google Assist or whatever tools they have. It will quickly connect to IBM Watson. IBM Watson in a span of 30-40 seconds will pick up in the last 100 years all known cases of similar symptoms. It will pick up all the successful cases where people did not die and give the doctor. This is the line of treatment and medication. Cost of automation. I'm just joking. All right. Thank you so much.
They go in and they come out as a packet. Something.